All right, so wow, Michael luckily gets this thing, and as you guys are kind of like coming out and kind of peering out between number 1 and 2 barracks, this Humvee just smashes into the gate, and metal flies everywhere. You can see arms and legs, flying around everywhere. These shamblers, and now you hear just a very low, ominous pitch of, and then you can see Michael. You can see Michael about right here, getting up, and he's kind of dusting himself off, and he's limping pretty badly. But as for Joe, you don't see Joe. It looks like Joe's still. You would imagine Joe's probably still in the vehicle, or maybe he jumped too late. Maybe he jumped into the middle of the zombie pen. You have no clue. Now, there's really nobody knows what's going on yet. So you guys have, on the other side, on the very far side, you can see guard towers. You don't see any activity. Most of the activity is going on over at that track, and it seems like they're hooting and hollering, having a good old time. So, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, as soon as Terry
time is critical here.
As soon as Terry hits the brakes, man, I'm on the door handle, popping out. I immediately turn around and lift the seat up so the back passengers can get out. And I'm going to the barracks number 1 door, man. I assume there's a door on the side of it, but if so, I'm going to go kick that motherfucker in, Dave. I mean, I'm trying to do this as fast as possible.
All right.
Can you tell me which direction the Humvees are?
There's a couple cars that are kind of parked along the building number 1. There's just another building parked here, another car parked ahead of where you parked, one here. Over here are those massive 1,000-gallon gas cylinders that Joe had mentioned, that they had plenty of fuel. And over here, but where the track is, that's basically where you start to see the hangars with the planes and and stuff like that as well.
I'm heading between hangar 2 and 3 to the Humvee there, checking that one out.
Okay, so you're basically go ahead and move where you're going to go, Jack. Mike is about right here.
There's a gas can. If those are the 1,000-gallon gas canisters up at the top, you said the big. Can I get up there and see? I want to see if there are any. None of that, DD. I want to go see if there are actually any portable like gas cans that we could get gas to throw into the back of the Humvees just in case.
Give me a notice check.
Okay.
So that's what you're basically concentrating on, right? Deshaun, what are you concentrating on?
Like I
Rose,
say,
I'm
kicking the door in as soon as I find the door, Dave.
All right, so you're not even waiting. You're just gonna kick in the door on number 1.
The clock has been ticking since
yeah, it has.
Mike busted that gate open, man. So we're on a tight schedule, man. We got 3 barracks here to sweep, and we need to do it as fast as possible.
That's why I'm at the moment checking that car out, so it's ready to go.
Yeah. Jack's right on top of getting us a car.
So. Okay, so you're going to be getting
we'll
on
have
top of that, so I'm going with Terry to see about the gas cans, so we can get as much as possible.
All right, so me and Caitlin will be behind me then. I'm kicking the door up, and me and Caitlin are just going to fucking bounce up inside this barracks.
Okay. So Michael, he's going to run over to number 3 as well. Caitlin's kind of sticking towards Michael. She's good. Oh, Jesus.
All right, go ahead.
Caitlin's gonna also run over towards Michael. All right. So she's down here. Terry is up here looking for gas cans. Now, your notice roll, good job. You don't notice any gas cans over here, but over towards the other side where the gas bins are, you can see that there's quite a few of these large, the metal military type of gas cans that you would see attached to, Jeeps, Humvees, and tanks and stuff. You could see there's quite a few of those over that way. But it's on the other side. It'd probably take you a couple rounds to get over there and grab a couple. Maybe there's gas in them. Maybe there isn't gas in them. Maybe you would have to put gas in them. So, but you do see, they're big. What are they? Probably 3, 4, 5 gallon containers. So yeah, you do see some.
Okay, so then I'm like, shit, they're over there, and it'll take me too long to run over there.
A couple rounds.
So, okay.
If you want to do it, I can cover you.
And that, I'm assuming that's those 3 things over there to the right. That's what you're talking about over there.
Yeah, the ones that are kind of diagonal. Yeah, those are the big giant. It's
Okay,
it's like the giant semis that carry the fuel. The fuel.
Like the
tanks.
ones where you shoot the grenade launcher to blow the Terminator up. That's all it is.
Basically, yeah, they're just they're like semis,
The
parked there.
tanking.
But without the they're parked and just set there.
No,
Alright,
no
so
18-wheeler attached to it. So we could drive it.
All right, so quickly,
Closer.
Terrence, what are you doing? Are you going over there or what?
I'm gonna have to prioritize. I'm gonna have for right now. I'm gonna have to put the gas on the back burner.
Okay.
And since they're down there at 3, I'll take a. What are these 3 lines that I'm right next to? That's like
Those
other
are vehicles,
like,
yeah.
right?
Those are vehicles, yeah.
Are they just like are they just plain cars? Or are they Humvees or?
No, they're like a property. They say they're like a pale green sedan that say with the yellow lettering property of the U.S. military, stuff like that
Okay.
on them. So they're like Ford Tauruses.
And the one between 2 and 3, is that a Humvee?
Let's see. Where is the Humvee at? If there's one. Between 2 and 3, there is a Humvee, yes.
That's what I'm checking out.
Oh,
Then.
forget it. I'm actually gonna try to run over there to see about the gas cans. Forget it. They can handle it over here. I'm gonna try to see if there's gas over there.
Okay, all right. So you can go ahead and, you can get about halfway or so. I'll let you get to about right there. And then your whole next round you'll be running that way as well. So, all right, so Rose, you?
Well, I said I'm going to cover him, so...
Okay. Terrence is kind of breaking plans.
Breaking protocol.
He's breaking. I like it though. I like it. This is good. All right, so
This is how people get
you're
killed.
you're going out into the wide open there. So yeah, both of you guys are out in the wide open. I don't know if you're saying anything to him, Rose, or what. I don't know.
Well, when he, I'm sure we both noticed those cans, he starts going over that way, say, got you covered, and I have my gun ready to go.
Welcome, Radimus.
But,
welcome. Welcome.
Also on the slide, just in case they do notice.
Hey, great. Thanks for the host, man. Thank you. All right, so you've got your weapon ready. You're kind of scoping around. Dee Dee, you kick in the door to number 1.
Yeah.
And inside of number 1, it is dimly lit, and you can see people. As you kick that door open, you can see about 5, 6 people inside of this place, and a couple of them are sitting down playing cards. You can see some drinking's going on. You can hear some music inside of here as well. Unfortunately, you didn't look inside of the windows that were on
That's
each
fine.
side of the door, which is no problem. And then you can see, this is like a bunkhouse. It doesn't smell the tidiest as well. It sounds like people haven't probably been able to take a lot of showers and worry about hygiene. And you can see bunks lined all the way down on the left-hand side, and double bunks all the way down basically on each side with tables.
I just see like
and
5 or
everything.
6 guys in here. Right?
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah. No sign of the girls. No sign of no sign at all.
I immediately assessed this situation here. God damn it, John Boy's out of beer, guys. What the fuck are we gonna do? We got to get some more beer.
We'll just go and get more then. God damn, leave us
I don't know
alone.
where the fuck it is. I'm new here, man. Damn.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go kick in the next door. Goddamn.
You got like
John Boy's fucking beer.
Okay, all right. So we'll wait till next round. Jack, you are at number 2, correct? I love it.
I'm at the vehicle between those 2 and 3.
Okay, so you're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that's actually that's a Humvee. All right. So
I'm checking it out if no parts are missing.
no, it looks like it runs. It has the doors unlocked. You can open it up. There's no keys inside, but you could possibly hotwire it to get it started if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm opening it up and looking if I can hotwire it.
Okay, so are you going to use your MacGyver skill for this, or what?
Yep.
All right. So what does your MacGyver skill do?
Well, I'm looking at the wires and I'm like taking a few wires that go towards the where you put the key in. And I'm trying to put them together and twist them so I can make a connection.
Okay, and what kind of bonus do you get from MacGyver?
Give me another one.
I think it's just his intelligence roll, or no. He's got it's a skill, isn't it? Okay.
Okay, can improvise something when the need for a tool rises. He suffers no negative penalties on trade rolls for lack of equipment in most situations. In addition,
like it.
given a few simple tools, props, or devices, he can generally rig devices to help escape from death traps, weapons to match some bizarre need, or otherwise create something that's needed when such a thing isn't actually present.
Alright.
The
Thank goodness
extent
you're
of-
not tying it. Thank goodness you're not tying those wires together with your feet, huh? You'd be in trouble then.
Oh, really?
I had to. Yeah, it was just a jab. I'm sorry.
Alright, enough.
I could just see his face over there, like really. I finally got Petey to stop it.
Now I got the DM giving me
I'm
this
just
shit.
waiting for the PS. Fuck you, Dave.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's on the verge.
So, but what, I think what Dave's trying to ask is what skill are you rolling?
It would be intelligence. I would imagine. I think MacGyver's intelligence.
But doesn't he have the repair skill
Yeah.
though? Wouldn't that work?
Yeah, that's-
Novice, smarts, repair, and notice it are the requirements, so...
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
you
make
just
him
roll-
do
I
a
think you just
repair.
roll your
Yeah.
repair roll.
Yeah, give me a repair roll.
Okay.
No minuses because you're under any kind of
MacGyver,
pressure. Or,
exactly.
Willie's rolling dice over there too. What'd you roll, Willie?
Oh, I rolled a 97 on a
Oh, percentile.
percentile.
Nice. All right, let's see what. All right, you're successful. You get it hot wired in about 15, 20 seconds. Pretty quick. As you're clicking it, it'll get started the next round. So for this entire round,
Yeah.
up to next round, you're getting that thing started, but you are successful. Now, Michael and Caitlin, they go into number 3. They tell you that they go into number 3. So as you're fiddling with the Humvee there, Michael tells you to don't rush but hurry, basically, as him and Caitlin smash in the door to number 3. All right, so let's see. That's the end of the round. Everybody has gone. Now, as the new round starts, all of a sudden, everyone, you hear a
Oh
an alarm. That is
my
just
god. John Boy ain't got
blaring-
it yet.
yeah, a blaring alarm starts to go off. Now, both Terrence and Rose, both of you can hear yelling behind you up at that guard tower where you came in. You hear a, "There they are! Let's shoot them!" You hear that, and all of a sudden now, gunfire is starting to erupt. All of the good old boys over there at the track, still look like they're wrestling around on the track, and driving the motorcycles, driving all of the cars, the Humvees and stuff around in the circle. Looks like they're still racing, but now there are sirens going off. The big large poles, going up with the megaphones on them. They're blaring now. All right, people are starting to, you can see a couple of the other people that are up on the towers and stuff down to the south. They're starting to look around and trying to get their bearings and what's going on here. Is this a test? Is this a practice? Is this really going down or what? All right, so also I want Terrence, and I also want Rose. I want you two and also Deshaun to give me a notice check.
All right, okay.
Because you've pounded in door number 1, you've kicked down door number 1, said, "Excuse me, I'm going to go find the beer, and I'll be back." And so there you go.
Well, you want that in the tower, or?
I didn't even have my sheet open.
Sure, you can put it in the. Yeah, you can put it in the tower.
Give me about 20 minutes, Dave. Hold on. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Dang, BD.
I told you I got my motherfucking head on a swivel, son. Shit.
You are like the Terminator, huh?
Dun 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 dun. I will be black.
All right, so the heavy metal music,
be
it
back.
stops. There's a couple spotlights starting to go around the compound now, around the perimeters. You can hear some rifles firing. You don't know if they're shooting at you or not, but you do notice that there is a shit ton of shamblers starting to wander out in view past the opening where Michael just put this Humvee into the zombie pen. All right.
All right.
Now, also, both Rose and Deshaun, you notice that in the middle of this compound, there are 2 poles, and I'll put an Exabalta right here.
With the girls on it that were dancing to "Pour Some Sugar on Me."
Yeah, they were.
When he
Yeah.
said poles,
Well,
that's what
that's
my mind
probably
went.
why. But you knew they were there. But you notice that slouched down on one of those poles, it looks like Jeff has been tied to one of those. Caitlin's husband. No sign of the girls, but over here we'll say that this is the pole that Jeff is tied to.
Damn, they cut the music off. I had requested Motley Crue Wild Side, man. What the fuck? I ain't never gonna hear that shit now. That's my jam.
Very nice. Okay, so Jeff is there. I'll put him here. He's looking dapper today.
wider.
That's a good song, Lord. I used to jam that all the time. All right, so Jeff is there. Looks like he's been badly beaten, Rose. And you can see the light kind of shine on him a couple times. But no sign of the girls. Deshaun, you see him as well.
I
Terrence,
roll my eyes at him, Dave.
yeah, Terrence is
Carry
just
on.
beelining right towards the gas.
Gas taker, yeah.
All right, so the next round starts. Let's go ahead and do cards, shall we? Let's see who goes first. All right, Caitlin. Caitlin goes first. She got a joker.
I don't
Nice.
have no tracker either, Dave.
Yep, because you closed it down.
It might be on a different layer. Let me look. Yeah, it's on the very bottom. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. It's got focus again.
No problem. Space all those handouts and stuff around where everything's kind of like in a stationary position, because Fantasy Grounds will memorize where you put everything. So
Yeah, I got it right.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm on it.
You got it? All right, take a break. All right, so Caitlin, they check out number 3. She's going over to number 2. All right. Caitlin goes to number 2, kicks the door in, and moves in. Next is Jack. Jack, you finally get this thing running after about 12, 15, 20 seconds. You get this thing going. If you want to, you can go ahead and After you get it started, you can get in and you can move this vehicle wherever you want to move it as well. So I'll let you move it, and we'll say you can move it a total of 2 squares, and that'll be that will be your round. So if you want to leave it running, you can get out and move 2 squares, or you can take the vehicle and move it 2 squares.
I'm leaving it running, and I'm going to check out, not kicking the door in, but checking out number 2.
Okay, all right. So
looking in one of the windows.
Okay, it seems to be pretty dark inside, but as you look inside, you can see that there are a couple of silhouettes sitting in chairs. All right.
Okay. Now I have to look for some.
All right. Next, Terrence. Gunshots are starting to fire about. You can see a couple shells hit the ground. Bullets hit the ground around you as the dust and the grass and bits of cement are kind of popping up all around you.
Serpentine, serpentine, and still trying to head to over here. So at least I can grab a couple of gas cans. Because apparently I didn't notice the guy over there.
I wonder if they're crazy enough to shoot at you by the gas too. That would be pretty cool. That'd be awesome.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What's the roll for a fucking 3 tanker trucks?
There would be a lot of D6s, I'm sure. So
I'm positive.
I want to grab as many of the gas cans as I can carry. I'm pretty sure at least 2, and then turn around to run back over to the others.
okay, so what kind of gas cans are you gonna grab? Are you looking for full ones? Or are you just grabbing the first 2 cans? See?
I'll try to sort and see, make sure try to make sure they have at least half a can, but I want to go for full ones.
Okay, so why don't the first couple you grab are like almost empty. So if you want to spend the rest of your rounds looking for a couple of full gas cans, because there's about 10 or 15 of the gas tanker damage. There's about 10 or 15 of these that are kind of just strewn all about. So, and then there's a couple of work tables with some of these gas cans on top as well. So if you want to spend the rest of your round, most of it you've spent running over there, but as your action, I'll let you kind of look around and find a couple of gas cans. Maybe there will be some full, maybe there won't. We'll have to see, depending on what you want to do.
Well, that's what I'll do. I'll spend the rest of this round trying to find the gas can. Gas cans mostly full.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a percentile die. And to do that, right-click on the 10-sided die, click on the percent, and drop that into the tower for me. I'm going to give him like a 75% chance. So anything over 75%, he doesn't find anything. Okay, so very nice. You find 2 tanks of gas. I give you a 75% chance. You rolled a 51. So you find 2 tanks of gas. So now you have these 2 heavy-ass gas cans in your hands. And now it's going to take you 2 rounds to get back, as these bullets are flying all around you. So but at least you have 2 gas cans,
exactly,
which is a good thing.
And at least
they're full.
Distracted them from shooting over by the barracks.
Yeah, and you can hear those the bullets. They're still landing all around these big 3 gas tankers that are parked there. You can hear pew pew pew. One of the empty cans gets hit, boom, spins around.
Every shot that comes, I'm like flinching. I'm like, oh my god, oh god, oh god.
So you're starting to run. You take the first couple of steps as you start to run back, and these things are like so heavy. They're sloshing around. You know how each one of these cans has one of those pressure valves. These pressure valves are like spitting out gas as you're like shaking it up and stuff, and it's spitting out these, as it builds pressure inside of these cans as you're running and sloshing them around. So, all right, very good. So Terrence is done. Let's go to, let's see, Michael. Michael runs into building number 2 as well.
I think they're
Next
in
is
there,
Deshaun.
Michael.
Yeah, well, so what's going on? As soon as I don't see them in there, I yelled a little some bullshit about trying to find John Boy some beer. Yeah, okay, I hear that.
Keep going. I'm just making sound effects.
Look, John Boy is really impatient. I gotta go, guys. Where's the fucking beer? I'm halfway out of the door.
Sure.
It just bounced, Dave.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, just bring some back. We're getting pretty low too.
All right, I run out. I don't know how far I can get, but I'm headed over to 2. I'm just doing these. I got a punch list, Dave. I'm going straight down the line. I guess everybody's converging on 2, it seems.
Yep, it looks like it.
I see Jack peeking in the window. They in there, Jack?
Yeah, I see some silhouettes here, but it's pretty dark in here.
Yeah,
maybe it's the girls.
Yeah, and as he's getting there to the window, looking in and stuff, and you can see he's like breathing on the window, and it's steaming up and whatnot as he's breathing on the glass. Jeff, I'm sorry, not Jeff, but Michael, and also Caitlin walk in. But Caitlin walks in first. Michael behind him. He's got his rifle drawn and whatnot. He's got a limp. He actually probably hurt his hip jumping out of the Humvee. And then you see Jack. He's kind of got his face up, making the hand binoculars on the glass. And then as Michael and Caitlin go, and they start to shine their lights around and stuff. So, Dee Dee, you can go in behind him if you want.
Yeah, I bust up in there, Dave. Of course, man.
Okay. So
I am as soon as I heard that fucking klaxon or whatever the hell it's called go off. That put me in haste mode. I feel a very sense of urgency now.
I got you. You get into the barracks. Right.
Just as soon as I get in, heads fucking sweeping.
Yeah, this barrack is unlike the first. The first barrack was full of double bunks, whatnot, on each side. Tables
like
all in the middle. Yeah, exactly. This one is pretty much empty. Probably everything from this one was put into the first one. But in the middle of this barrack, you can see that there is Samantha and Selena, and Selena being the youngest of the 2 daughters. They are tied to the chairs, and they have gags in their mouths, and you can hear, and then they're trying to, they're just kind of shimming around the chair.
I make the sign of the cross.
Yeah, and you can see Caitlin. She's going, going right toward. This place is back, and there's like a sort of like a wall on the far side where there would be another open door, and it's pitch black in that way because the light is just not going in that far. So Caitlin, she runs up to the girls. She starts to pull the gags out of their mouths and whatnot, and Selena and Samantha's just kind of got her head down, but you can see her blinking her eyes, and Selena says, they took Barbara. They took Barbara. I think they hurt Barbara. Where's my sister? Barbara was screaming. And you can hear gunshots going off outside.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you can hear gunshots. The alarm is going off, and Selena says they took Barbara into the room, and then as she's being untied, she kind of points towards the back.
Oh god, that ominous place where light doesn't even penetrate. Oh Jesus Christ, that's the rape room. Oh god.
And Samantha, she's just kind of, her head comes up, and you can see that she just kind of stares at Selena. All right. So what are let's see what Rose, what are you doing this round as bullets are landing all around you? Poof, poof, couple lasers streak by. Poof,
So
just kidding on the lasers.
Are the guys at the track noticing, like us?
A couple of the cars actually have stopped. Yeah.
Okay, and so the only
that,
one shooting is the guy in the tower, and then the zombies are ish on their way.
Yeah, well, towards the south, as you're kind of scoping around, there are some guys on the walls of the south. Yeah, they've actually realized that they're starting to fire as well. So, you can see that they see you, and they're kind of running down the stairs and getting on the ground. One is running up onto the wall, so they're just kind of like scattering about down there.
Okay, and can I see where the
What's up,
sound
Twitchy?
system is for the sirens?
Yeah, there's about four. There's like, you can see at least four of these, just wooden posts like a telephone pole sticking out of the ground with that big old double gray